it is, what it do. I'm Kara Pete, baby, tell me how are you? Know you see me, I'm fly as a parachute. Yeah, the chill, I don't wanna embarrass you. Ayy, and I'm reppin' for the mill. Live from that north side, tell me how you feel. We can slide on Cap Drive, lay front and chill. No baby face, but I got the whip appeal, ayy. I heard you stingy with them lips, unless you're tryna let me get some. And if it's good, I might help you win a rent come. Heard your baby daddy ain't got no income. Yeah. Something smooth. Just something for you to groove to, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Like, kid, that's all good and everything, but you know what I'm saying? I think I need you to break that down for me, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Now, if I did it once, I'ma do it again. Flip this track for you and your friends. If you're looking for the sauce, then you know you found it. I get the juice, no way around it. I'm sitting in the cut and it's no I'm counting. Smoking on something that's so astounding. And you know that it's pressure, baby. You know it's pressure, baby.
7 questions of the session, chopped it up with Chris Caddy.
What it is, man, your girl, Rap Princess, and you now watching 7 questions in the session. Yeah, it's a vibe.
Look, now turn the beat on, and I'ma get reckless. Turn my vocals up, a microphone, check it. I got my shades on, a shiny gold necklace. I like my weed strong, and your girl naked. Sicker than whoever that you thought was ill. I'm a secret weapon, I am not concealed. Sent to get rid of all these lame rappers.
Yo, this your old caddy Chris, man. You are now watching 7 questions in the session. Today I got the whole motherfucking Kid Rap Princess up in here, man. Hey, you already know we finna get into this interview. First thing first, go follow the sponsors. Billionaire Hemp Wraps, treat your lungs better. Spray 420, best cardiolizer out here. And 8 off the bone, men's and female oils. Come get you some so you can get you some. Appreciate you for coming through, man.
Hey, my boy.
Man, off top, bro, we was talking about it off the camera, but I want to apologize for the first time we did this interview in 2020, my nigga. Like, it ended up getting lost in the sauce, so I'm glad we was able to come.
Like, did this nigga just throw away my shit? Like, I just be capping and shit. Like, hey, like, my dog ate the shit. Like, I was like, man, but I know that's my boy Chris. I'm
man,
like, you know what I'm saying?
shit happens, bro, but I'm glad we was able to get it back in here now, man. Hey, what a lot of people don't know is, nigga, we used to play ball together at elementary school, bro.
Come on now, talk about
no
it. I be telling these niggas I used to hoop. Like, niggas just think I've been rapping on my
nigga used to have the goggles, all type of shit out there hooping.
Horace Grants, don't do me, though.
Out there hooping, nigga, oh my life.
Hey, man, don't let this nigga fool you, nigga. I was out there shooting threes on niggas for real, for real.
Before that shit was cool.
Hey, it was some cold players though. We had Mario, you know what I'm saying? I remember Deshaun. I remember Ma, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamie, you feel me?
Man, we had a nice squad, man. No bullshit.
Man. That's crazy though. We go back far.
No bullshit, bro. So the first question, bro, I always ask everybody, man, is how'd the name come about?
Well, just like, you know what I'm saying? Kid is my name, you know what I'm saying? You know, that derives from my actual original name, and then Rap Princess, you know what I'm saying? Like, rap was something that I felt as I was coming up, I was always kind of like good at, like, just like had a gift in, like, where I didn't have to like force myself. So it was like, this was my gift. And then the princess derived from just like my upbringing, really. Like, I was the first granddaughter, first niece of my family. So I grew up with 11 boys before, like, I was 13 or 12 when the next girl came. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you think of, like, you know, what honed and all that other shit, like, you growing up with all these male figures who, at the time, hip-hop was, a thing, you know what I'm saying? We 80s babies. I'm an 80s baby, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to date us and shit, but I'm an 80s baby. We grew up in the 90s and the 2000s. Shout out to Juvie.
First tape I ever bought.
Come on now. 400 degrees. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and you this girl with, I got all these boy cousins. And what you think they doing when they come over grandma's house? Or what you think we doing when we listening to pop, we listening to, you know what I'm saying, Bone Thugs and Harmony, we listening to motherfucking Baby Drew, I'm talking about, like, you know, Too Short, I'm talking about the shit that they were necessarily influenced by. And then as I'm coming up and hearing different hip hop, I'm getting into the Aaliyahs, the Missy Elliott's, the motherfucking, the Brats. Of course, the Brat stuck out to me because, you know what I'm saying, that just resonated with me as a female coming up, because I had always been a bit of a tomboy, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, type, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up in that environment. But I mean, just that's where it came from, though. So the Kia Rap Princess just derived from that.
Did you have any other names before you decided to stick with that?
No.
Just off top.
It was just either it was Young Kia, like when I was young, it was like, you know, like you 10 or 9, I'm Young Kia. And then, but like as I want to say, I switched it once I did DJ Razor's battle. DJ Razor, shout out to DJ Razor, who is actually J Denim on Facebook, Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? He used to throw these, you know what I'm saying? And this is what's so crazy. Maybe he got the footage he could upload. I seen him do a picture, share the actual picture of it or whatever the case. He did the first rap battle at the Centennial Hall. This had to be like 2004, 3, something like that. You know what I'm saying? At the Centennial Hall, right? I'm like 16, 17 at this point. The judges was like Homer Blow, motherfucking Ice Moan. Ice Moan. Right, dog. He was one of the judges, like, dog. And I was the only female who went against all these rappers, like in a battle full of rappers. And there was like 27 of us. And it went like Rap City, the basement. I mean, or Rap City or 106 and Park, the battle style and shit. Like, so it's like you had 3 rounds and shit and so much of a beat to go at your opponent. I think I made it to like the 3rd round and shit. But it's crazy. That's how Homer Blow had met me. He actually put me on to Logo Music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ice Moan came to my house, like, after, because of that. He came to my house and tried to sign me in front of my grandma and shit. And my grandma, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Ice Moan, but my grandma wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like, she was just like, you know. But then I ended up linking with Baby Drew's team out of our records under Logo Music or whatever. And they were working out of Trio Records at the time. So anybody in the city that can go, you know what I'm saying? They will. This is like, and that's how all that shit happened.
How did you, outside of growing up around all the boys in your family, how did you know music was your passion?
It was just something that I did every day. Whether it was like I was listening to the shit. Like my grandma actually started me in piano first. Like she used to put me in piano classes right up here. Matter of fact, this school, what's this, Sarah Scott, or I don't know what school this is up here. But she used to put me in a piano class up here every Saturday. And I used to hate because my grandma could play. Like my grandma White that I used to share on my social media, God rest her soul, you know what I'm saying? She had a piano at her house in her den. And she used to make me play piano, you know, every time I came over there. And she had piano books. I used to study the piano books, but I hated it because it was like formatted. I hated it. Like, I don't want to play this.
Out the book type shit.
So what's so crazy though, I had a gift of playing by ear. Like I could hear stuff and I would play it. Like, so the main thing that I think at the time where I was like, oh, I gotta give Tupac's, I ain't mad at you. Now, some people could get that. I was actually playing the chord progressions, like the.
You was going into the song.
Right. Yeah. At an early age, those type of songs, like, and then playing. Then also I'm going to church with her every Sunday. So I was into, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to originally play for the church. I did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go jack. You know what I'm saying? I was really into piano, but I didn't want to learn from, you know what I'm saying, the chord. Like, I didn't want to read the notes. I was a lazy piano player. I wanted to play my music.
Yeah, you want to learn on your own.
So when my grandma figured that out, she bought me this keyboard called a DJX. Now y'all go back and go and Google all this shit. DJX keyboard, nigga. It was like the first rap keyboard. It was like built like a Triton. I'm giving y'all some names to go back because you niggas is y'all come from the era.
Motherfuckers our age and know.
Listen, y'all come from it's a lot of you niggas that's gonna be watching this come from the era of that like Fruity Loops and shit. I come from the era of Rocky Beats and Shafi music at, you know what I'm saying, Trio Records and Big Hank and motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Fucking Godzilla, fucking Doc B, and all these niggas who was like in the city doing beats. Like, the nigga who's doing Baby Drew's music and shit, they were actually playing the instruments, dog.
Yeah,
Y'all were like,
bullshit.
I didn't come up, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a shunned upon thing to know how to play an instrument. And because of that, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma brought me to DJX because she seen that I also liked hip hop, and this little hip hop like keyboard that they came up with, it had all the little knobs for you to do. Like you could actually make beats and then like tune it like your DJ, like or whatever. So it had a panel where it was like thumb padding drums or whatever the case, and it had like the knobs to like tune your music and all the shit. So that's how I got into like knowing how shit should sound, and like at an early age, you feel me? Like all that shit.
It was destined, man.
Fam, I used to be on my block. The kids on the block used to have me come out with this motherfucking keyboard, play all the records. We'd be outside rapping like a motherfucker on the block. Like,
to the motherfucking keyboard.
On the keyboard, nigga. Playing with that, nigga, whatever you want to play. Yeah. But think about, like, when we was coming up, we had music classes, we had creative things, right? And that's what I look at.
Same way they did you with the piano. I tried with the drums.
I can see that in
like
you.
I tried with the drums, but
that's crazy.
No bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Man, what was that first time in the studio like? Actually, like going to the studio recording a song for you.
So like, I think my first time recording was at Trio Records or whatever. Well, under logo at Trio, you know what I'm saying? And I remember going up there and seeing that I was recording out the same, where the big studio or whatever. If you ever been to Trio Records, you had to go up the stairs. Once you got up the stairs, they had a Studio B. Like right when you came up the stairs, there was a studio beat room right there. It led into a hallway. You could come in the back out there. And then if you turn, you know what I'm saying, to the right, there was another studio right there. It's a smaller studio, but then there was the Studio A with the like view of the city, with the like whatever the case, in the big booth. So Logo was operating out of that. So I come in, I'm like, oh, I think the first song I did with him was this song called motherfucking not Riding Heavy Chevys or something. I forget. I really forget, because I had so much music like at the time, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to say To the Day That We Die, or that was the first song that Homer Blow put on the radio for me on WNOV 860. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 860 used to be that boy.
Well, I was on 860 at 17, 16. For real, you know what I'm saying? And they were like the platform that I think honed that for, that opened up that gate for V100 to start doing that. Even though V100, I feel like y'all ain't doing enough of that the way y'all could have.
Speaking of that, man, shout out to the Woe Knowledge, man. Wherever you at, bro.
Shout out to Knowledge.
Wherever you at, bro.
Note. Textures.
Man, bro, he was one of them ones who was doing all he could for Milwaukee
for
artists.
Real. Man. He was him and New Styles.
Yeah, shout out them.
Shout out to New Styles. Live on
I still bump in. Live on door. I still bump into New Styles. So shout out to the world. But man, Knowledge, man. I ain't seen you in over 10 years, my nigga. So wherever you at, whatever point in life you at, man, I hope you doing good. Bro.
Yeah, peace, Knowledge.
No bullshit. Yo, this your Caddy Chris, man. This is a quick break from the session, but I ain't asking no more, man. I've been coming on here every interview asking y'all to subscribe to the channel, show some love on the ground, show some love on the book, man. Y'all never do that shit, man. Get the hate out your heart, man. It's chill with the whole shit, man. Come on, man. You see this right here? Subscribe to the channel, bro. It's one fucking button. All you got to do is hit the button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Help a nigga make a couple dollars off this shit, man. Stop bullshit, man. You can't be a hater all your life, my nigga. You watching this interview right now? Subscribe, man. Do your world that one favor. Just hit that button down there and subscribe, man. Yeah, man. It's your Caddy, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Yo, this your Caddy Chris, man. This is a quick break from this session brought to you by Holy Trinity Financial. Now, if y'all watch this show enough, y'all know I'm always preaching financial literacy, and it ain't never too late to get your credit together, and now is the time. So Holy Trinity is offering a once-in-a-lifetime chance for people just like you who tired of the scammers, who tired of paying all this money to the credit repair people and not getting no results. They offering a package just for y'all. All y'all gotta do is call this number below or hit the website. Tell them Caddy Chris told you to call. You will get 50% off your first month of credit repair service. on behalf of your woe. So, man, like I said, Holy Trinity Financials. I would never post or promote anything on my show that I didn't believe in. This is not just a paid ad. This is a actual customer talking to y'all. I was one of their first clients and they got my credit exactly where it needs to be. So again, call this number below, hit the website, tell Holy Trinity Financial that Caddy Chris told y'all to call and get 50% off y'all first month of credit repair service on your woe. And back to this interview, man. So you talked about your first time in the studio. I'm going to say, what song would you say that you found your style
on? For me, I think I found my style. My style once I think I traveled to when I went to California. And I was out there on this had to be after the logo music. And I get out there and I'm working with a manager, or whatever the case, who's trying to get me signed at Sony or whatever, just any label that would pay attention or whatever. And I remember working with Rhythm D, who produced for Bone Thugs and Harmony. He actually produced East 99 or something. That's their first album, right? So Rhythm D, I recorded out of his studio. My first recording session in California when I got there was with Rhythm D, and we did this song called I think Swag a Little Bit or whatever the case. And that's when I was like, the beat that he had, it was just like so cold or whatever, like just like he had this like the bass that he had, it was like boop, 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 da, 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 da. And then I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, the girl kid. Yeah, I'm the truth, boo. Yeah, I'm a leader, never do what the do. Yeah, I'm a pin too. And my wrist blue, 24 spinning, came with it in the swimming pool.
Still
yeah,
words.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit like, but, that's when I started getting into like the playing with my voice and knowing like, okay, like I'm not just this lyrical rapper. Like I also do this like, you know, like where I like to kind of embellish on my swag or whatever the case and do those things. But then I like to tell stories. And it's like I'm not just one-sided. I realized that at least in my 20s, like my early 20s, I realized like, damn, I do all that. And so why put myself in a box? A lot of people as I was coming up was like, you should just get rid of the rap princess, be the rap queen or some shit. Niggas would say you graduated from that, and it's like, but Kid Rap Princess is my name. I would never, like, that's something that you've always had. You know, it's kind of hard to kind of switch to something that, you know,
especially it fits in all like lanes. Like it ain't like stuck to no little kid. It can be an adult. It can be like many different things. So it ain't like boxing you in to like no baby kill or no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, man, run with that shit.
You know, so yeah, man, like I found my voice out there, but then when situations went north for whatever the case, and I had to kind of reinvent myself and see where I was after the fact of trying to, you know, get a deal and all that other stuff. It's like, okay, now what? All these new experiences and everything. I think with life, we just grow. You would hope to evolve.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we've known each other since elementary school. Like, bro, you are not the same boy I was playing ball with, not the same guy I was rapping with at Live on North. Not this, you feel me? It's like I've seen you evolve, and that's even a blessing. Same, you know what I'm saying?
I meant to say that to you too. Like, we was rapping at the same time. You definitely started way before me. I didn't start taking it serious to about like 19, 20.
Okay.
So, but seeing like just you coming from the Live on North to all the little small open mics, and now you being able to perform around the country, around the world, man, that shit dope as a bitch, bro.
Man, I appreciate that.
No, man, that shit dope, man. Because when I see artists, bro, that's in our group, bro, and I'll be like, that's still going, still got a fucking like burning fucking passion for this shit, bro. I envy that. That's the one thing I don't regret shit. But the one thing in my life I wish I could change is like I should have kept at that shit instead of I'm glad I pivoted because I'm glad my life where it's at now.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing, like, I should have kept doing my music.
But is it because you just of the vanity of it, or is it because you really got a passion for it? Because I feel like just because you had a pivot don't mean you still like can't do you and do that. You know what I'm saying? And like look at everything else that you've accomplished.
Music is my passion. That's where the show came from. It was like, if I ain't gonna be doing the music, let me stay in touch with the people who is doing the music type shit. Yeah. So that's where the show originally came from. And it was at that point, it was like I hit 30. I wasn't making no money off the shit. It was just doing it just out of love. Yeah. So it was like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? Yeah. So, and shit, I made my decision. So that's where I went. But I wish I would have kept at my music. And it's like now seeing that people still listening, fucking shit, 6 years later, it'd be like, damn, shit, should I drop something else? Should I do one more thing? Like what the fuck? Like, so I'm at that crossroad now. Yeah. Like, a mixtape I dropped 6 years ago had 33,000 streams last month. And I ain't pushed it, I ain't put it on the net, no nothing.
That just let you know the shit is timeless. And
bro, and that shit tripped me out, bro. Like,
and you know what? Push it, like, whatever your heart feel. Why we gotta, like, bruh, life's so damn short.
No bullshit.
Why we, you know what I'm saying? We sitting here putting limitations on ourselves with motherfuckers who wouldn't have known us had our mama not popped us out of her pussy.
Who really don't care.
And who really don't care. Really like, I don't know y'all before that. Like, I had to get over the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I realized I had a lot of music that I was sitting on. Even with the music that I've dropped over the years, you feel me? Like, there's still a lot of music that people ain't heard. You just heard some shit that people ain't heard. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's like that. Oh, I want to do this. Like, I have all these things. Like, okay, do all that shit. But why we gotta, we're so formulated. We feel like there's some type of, like, you know, like, pathway for this shit. And really, God guides your path. We ain't really, we think we, you know what I'm saying?
We just walking.
We walking it. He leading. And it's like, I feel like as long as you got breath in your lungs, bro, in all seriousness, to y'all watching, to you, like, as long as you got breath in your lungs, bro, who can tell you, like, do that? Man, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what? If a motherfucker hate it, so what? It's gonna be 33,000 other people who might like your shit. You feel me? Like, we put, like, you know, don't overthink it. Like, if you feel it, do that shit, Caddy. Drop that shit. Hey, when y'all see this shit, tell Caddy drop that shit. Put it in the comments.
Hey, man, back to you though, man. If a motherfucker ain't never heard your music, what song would you send them to win them over?
Words and Thoughts. And y'all gotta go back to go hear that. You know what I'm saying? Words and Thoughts. Like, I'm really, I had went through some shit. I done lost. I had buried my first friend. I had just went through the whole thing of, you know what I'm saying, the deal not falling through in Cali, having to regroup and come back to Milwaukee type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a pivotal moment for me, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like anybody can resonate with the shit I'm saying in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it gives you that lyrical perspective, but then it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was singing you the Words and Thoughts. Outside of everything else that I got, if I had one song like Words and Thoughts, I'd sing it. Just right a little bit. Hey, what it is, what it do, man? Your girl, Her Rap Princess, you know, checking in with my boy, Caddy Chris, 7 questions in the session. And this is my little video, no front, coming from my new EP that's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm caring for you, baby. Tell me how I do. You know, when you can come get that. Yeah, it's a vibe.
I heard you stingy with them lips, unless you're trying to let me get some. And if it's good, I might help you win a rent come. Heard your baby daddy ain't got no income. Yeah. Something small. Something for you to grow to, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Now, kid, that's all good and everything, but you know what I'm saying? I think I need you to break that down for me, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Now, if I did it once, I'ma do it again. Flip this track for you and your friends. If you're looking for the sauce, then you know you found it. I get the juice, no way around it. I'm sitting in the cut and it's no I'm counting. Smoking on something that's so astounding. And you know that it's pressure, baby. You know it's pressure, baby. I heard you stingy with them lips, huh? Unless you tryna let me get some. And if it's good, I might help you when the rent come. Heard your baby daddy ain't got no income. Yeah, it's Karen P. Woo! Huh? Yeah.
Bruh, you halfway through the interview, my nigga, and you still ain't subscribed yet? All you gotta do is hit the button right there. Just come on, man, and subscribe to the channel, man. Well, what's your recording process like? You write, you freestyle, punch in.
Yeah, I freestyle and punch in. I've been trying to get back into the notebook thing, but I haven't been. I've been freestyling and punching in the booth since really I want to say ever since the prequel. So y'all go back and see when that was. Ever since the prequel, ever since the prequel, I'm 10 albums in since then. 10 albums in, and we just talking about albums, not even EPs. But I'm just saying, like, since then, before then I was writing though, like putting that shit on the notebook or whatever. But then it was like as I was progressing, or you know what I'm saying, it was like evolving type shit. Like that shit was just coming, and sometimes the vibe just be there. You know what I'm saying? And I hone that too. I tell any artist, get your own equipment, even if it's just some little equipment, just like whatever. Because some moments like at 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, where you wake up for no damn reason and you just in a vibe, you done smoked you one or something, you done got on a nice little beat, you may done went through some shit, or you just feeling yourself, or you just got a thought of something. Like there was so many times where I just woke up out my sleep and it was like I just had something to say. And it was like I didn't want to take those moments and just like pull out a pen, like, nah, I'm finna feel it just like that. Put it out, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case. Maybe I spit 4 bars, maybe I get 8 bars done. It's been times where I do a whole 16, you know what I'm saying, that whole time or whatever. And then you might, whatever, keep it, whatever, because everything is that feeling at that moment, you know what I'm saying. I think that's what resonates with people too, and they be like, damn, I feel something with this. Yeah, you feel exactly the energy I was going through, what I was going through at that moment. You feel me? So I think that's something. But like, I'm not against writing either.
We seem like we want to, like, when it comes to just the love of music on nigga. So what's kind of your thoughts about the Milwaukee music scene right now?
Man, I'm loving all new opportunity and how these artists, even the newer artists, you know what I'm saying, they're finding new ways to integrate like this technology that we using. Like we came up off CDs, y'all. CDs, like you got to get out the mud. So we the hustle generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes sense. Like,
I hate to pivot real fast, but just one thing I wanted to. I think the music industry took away CDs too. For one, they could control what come out.
Yeah.
And for two, they wanted to cut out motherfuckers becoming millionaires off the trunk.
For sure.
Because they want to be able to get their dollar in the park off of it.
Hey, I'm happy you said that, bro.
No bullshit.
Like, because I realized that
$1.
early. I'm happy you said that. I'm happy you brought that point up because I realized that early too when streaming came along. Like I was getting 5 to 10 off a CD just off the rip, and sometimes I could do 10, 20 CDs, whatever venue I touch, just from people just seeing me once I get off the stage. Okay, let me get that. Ooh, I can make 100, 200 right there. You know what I'm saying? And gone by my business and do that however many times I choose to do it, however, like whatever. When streaming came, these motherfuckers decided to pay us 0. Think about this artist. 0.0000. Nigga, less than a fucking Shiba Inu coin. Nigga, like next less than a fucking XRP. I don't know XRP, but less than fucking Dogecoin, nigga, if you following crypto. Like 0.000. Like, nigga, we a startup crypto. At this point, ain't paying a shit.
Off that 33,000 streams, I made $42.
Now imagine 33,000 people paying him $1 once.
Just one time. Or 33,000 people buying a CD. Rich. you ain't gonna say rich.
I mean,
you got some money.
You got some money. You can take that money and flip it and put it back into what you doing.
Like,
where
they
these motherfuckers, these folks is controlling. You know what I'm saying? They controlling Blue Ivy's internet. You know what I'm saying?
They control who see your music.
Right.
Like, it be
we can't even believe that these numbers is real. We don't even know if the numbers is real.
Bro, it be people dropping shit and they like hide your album type shit. Like, bro,
right.
Like
all that.
Bro, all type of shit. Like,
which is why my new wave is to bring people to my website, which is www.KiaRapPrincess.com. Kia like the car, but more expensive. www.KiaRapPrincess.com. I can't listen. I get it from them when you can come get it directly from me. And what I'm doing is making sure like that new music that you heard, shit like that is only available. These next couple projects that I'm dropping, I'm only gonna drop them on my website. I want you to come stream it and talk to get it from me directly. If you fuck with it, pay what you want. I got a pay as you go, like pay as you want. You could pay $2 for an album, whatever the case. You feel like blessing me or whatever the case. Like fuck it, this worth $5 to me, this worth $10 to me, kid. But all what you know what I'm saying, whatever it's worth to you, but it's still worth something to me for you to have it. You know what I'm saying? And just take your time out to even want to support it and download it to your phone and have those tracks. And these, it resonates to you. That means something more to me than this. Like, and that's how we get the love back and all that other shit. But I got to cut out the middleman. So it's like, y'all got tons of music on all these other platforms. And I'm not going to say that I'm not going to drop stuff on the platform. Like,
I'd be late.
It might be a little late though. But if you want it right now, you want it when you see it, you can come get it from, again, www.KiaRapPrincess.com. Kia like the car, but what? More expensive.
Yeah. Man. Besides yourself, well, who one of your favorite Milwaukee artists right now?
Other than me, one of my favorite rap artists right now in the city. Let's see, Steve the Stoner be turning up. You feel me? I fuck with Steve. Hey, I fuck with Frank too. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Frank. Who else I be fucking with, man? There's an artist by the name of Protege. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Protege. I fuck with Dre's. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go Google whatever.
I'm gonna get hip to y'all music page.
Yeah, man. Dre's is cold. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with J Love. She's a female artist coming up. I fuck with all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking, and these are the people I'm just thinking up off the top. You know what I'm saying? Off my dome, I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? AG the Gift. Like, I got some shit of his. I got some shit of Rich P's on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Go follow it. I'm naming some Milwaukee players, that y'all don't, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, she went down live real fast.
You feel me? Real quick. Like, but I fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with artists out the city, you know what I'm saying? And there's way more than that, you know what I'm saying? But like, we have all day, but I fuck with, and of course I go back and fuck with my legends. Like, who's not listening to Baby Drew every other weekend?
I got that shit on iTunes right now.
Okay, then. So, it's just a culture thing, you know what I'm saying?
Advice you would tell your 17-year-old self.
Man, don't overthink it. And get these motherfuckers hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't overthink it, but get these motherfuckers hell. Like, keep going for yours. Like, I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, and which I have though. Like, so I'll be telling myself something that I've already thought of at 17 anyway. And look at me thinking, like,
thinking ahead.
You feel me? Like, my future self was telling me the same thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Like, baby, you gonna do arenas. Like, you feel me? Like, I could never thought that young lady used to see at Brooklyn's. That young lady used to see at motherfucking Live on North. The motherfucking Timbuktu's for Smash and all that other shit we'll be doing, you know what I'm saying? Opening up for Lil Uzi, you know what I'm saying? Like Trippie Redd and motherfucking City Girls and all that shit at the amphitheater. You know what I'm saying? 33,000 people watching. You feel me? Fire, and then that's just not the top of the line, but it's like God opened that door for me to do that. And it was like, wow, those things like we don't even think. Like, I remember saying on a video, there's a video of me standing on the Summerfest grounds and I'm saying, yo, one day I'm I'm gonna open. They ain't gonna put me on this little stage, the Tiki stage. Shout out to the Tiki stage.
Already.
You gotta start somewhere. But damn, dog, why y'all do his hometown like that, bruh? Like, yo, if you know, you know. They put us on the stage behind this damn US Cellular stage, bro, and they gave us a platform, but it was just like, yo, can't nobody hear us back here. Like, but humble beginnings, right? Like, we all started somewhere, and you know what I'm saying? I'm still blessed. Like, again, went from the Tiki stage to the fucking amphitheater. All I wanted was the US Cellular Arena. I said, one day they gonna let me open the US Cellular Arena. And God said, nope.
One day.
I'm gonna get you the American Family Amphitheater.
The big boy.
You feel me? So, man, I was just like, I couldn't have fathomed that at 17. Like, you know, like I knew that's what I wanted, but I didn't know what it was gonna take or how long it would take. You know what I'm saying? And like, damn, all the things I had to go through to get to even those things. Like, people will look at what you've accomplished or whatever and be like, you know, envy you or whatever. But that's, like I said, the vanity thing, like just our human side, right? But it's like, okay, to be Kid Rap Princess in that moment, you would have had to lost your mama, your grandmama. You would have had to lost your motherfucking godfather, who, you know what I'm saying, pretty much gave you the independent game. You would have had to lost your one of your best cousins to gun violence. You would have had to, you know what I'm saying, bury one of your first best friends type shit, you know what I'm saying? Due to a car accident, you know, you would have had to go through so much. You would have been without your biological father. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm just talking about how, like, the story unfolds and all this other shit. We get that in the Lifetime movie special and shit. We're going to talk about that right now. But just to sum it all up, when you looking at somebody else, they say, the Bible say, you know, comparison is the thief of joy. So rather than like looking at yourself or where you at and looking at others, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do that too. Like, we'd be like, damn, been on this grind, man. Like, I got, like, I'm cold too. Like, this what y'all like? Like, what, this what we all? And you know, that's our ego talking. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many other experiences and other reasons why, you know, we are taking the path or are led to the path that we take. Some by our own choosing, but also sometimes by how God has designed it. And that just is what it is. And we got to respect that. You know, it just wasn't our timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real believer of when the time comes, you better be prepared and ready for that. Whatever you asking for. Like, because you could say you want it, but are you prepared for it? Because if you ain't prepared for it, you gonna lose it. Why would I want to bless you with something so monumentous? Why would I want all the biggest dream you could think of that you got? Why would I want to bless you with that if you ain't even prepared for it? So I'm gonna give it to you all for it to slip out your hands, and that's what we think like our creator want for us? No. So it's like, damn, I had to go through all these things to shape and mold who I was when I was Kid Rap Princess on the amphitheater stage. I wasn't the same Kia I was at Trio Records or under Logo Music. That wasn't the same one. You know what I'm saying?
Till I showed them it's real. Anything less than 100 got banana peels. Hey, ARs got switches on that bitch like hydraulics with wheels. Really don't know how to feel. So many rounds up in your chest, you don't know how to feel. But I can't tell you how to feel. I really ain't no Dr. Phil. But it's 100 points. If niggas back for just to keep it real. Fuck you, man. I could summon plenty demons, but I got my own 100 rounds for yappers. 7.62 specialized for choppers. Nigga beef with me, better come with doctors.
Fuck up your stomach with this shit. I ain't got no homies, I be trapping with my brothers and that's it. Drop a deuce in the Rex and then I mix it. Twist here, say you want some money, nigga, listen. Put a hooper in my sock like it's Christmas. BBS is in my watch, not no Christmas. Bitch, I'm hot, ankle bracelet, I'm on watch on the block with I ain't worried about no robbers, I be riding with my switchy. C-cat me if you think I'm lying, bitch, I really did it. I ain't lying when I spit these rhymes, bitch, I really live it. Grams of rhyme for the 50, but these lines really lit it.
I could summon plenty demons, but I got my own 100 rounds for y'all.
That's the question.
Specialized for child. choppers. Nigga beef with me.
Man, best weed you ever smoked. Where it come from?
Khalifa Kush. Oh my God. Khalifa. Where's Khalifa? If you see this, sir, these people, I don't know what they put. The first batch that I had from Cali, out of the cookies, whatever the case. What the fuck, where is that? Oh my God. But anywho, shout out to cookies. I had the damn Wiz Khalifa. I had me a fucking 7 for that motherfucker. Like, man, listen. Uh, I think I wrote. I think I wrote 2 EPs, like so many different freestyles off them. Like I was just in a creative,
I gotta get me some of this.
uplifted mode. Like I like sativas. I'm not like a indica. Like you know, because this is 7 questions in a session, and y'all probably like, well, what they smoking on? You know, that's what you smoking on. That's what you should have. Put that in there. Coin it right here. I said it. He gonna have a segment where it's what you smoking on, and he's like, what you smoking on? You know what I'm saying? So it's like sativa, like you know. I think that's what the Khalifa Kush is derived from.
She just put a light bulb over my head. Yep.
Sativa.
I got something for y'all.
I got hey man, coin it. Your girl Kira, man, this love. That's what we do.
Got something for y'all.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, Khalifa Kush was some shit that I never.
Blunts of choice.
Billionaires. I like the bill. I ain't gonna lie. I like the billionaires creams. But I also yeah, I do the billionaire creams, but then I also do the hip wraps. I do those a lot too.
I fuck with the do I got some up here? I like the Baldakis just cause they burn so smooth, and then I fuck with the Russian creams.
Yeah, for sure.
Then,
that's what I'm on. I like the Russian creams.
And then I got one down here, the peach. That motherfucker cold, man. Oh yeah, shout out the black one. Yeah, man. Shout out Billionaire, man. Shout out the hand rappers, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. I want to say what's your goals in the next couple of years with this music shit?
Man, to really find my tribe of people that's like, or my support group of people, my core group of fans that don't mind coming to support me at my platform. So I really want to grow the Kia Rap Princess website. You feel me? Which is www.kiarapprincess.com. Kia like the car, but what? There you go. You got it. So yeah, like I really want to cultivate like a, you know what I'm saying, my own supporters to do that. You know what I'm saying, to come there, and I really feel like I can. Outside of that, I'm just doing what feels good to me. Like I got the YB Normal clothing, you know what I'm saying? I do dab in that if you want to go support, you know what I'm saying, my vision of, you know what I'm saying, urban apparel and all those great things and things of Kia Rap Princess alike, like a lot of the drip. But this is from Rico Legend. Shout out to my boy Rico. It's his drip, you feel me? But you know, we doing it. It's crispy. This some Milwaukee shit right here. I just want to wear something from Milwaukee. I love, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We really rep this Milwaukee shit. That's basically what y'all need to know. But yeah, so YBNormalClothing.com if y'all want to, you know, because why be normal? Like, why would you want to do that? So why? No bullshit. No bullshit, right? So like, you know, I'm gonna really get into that and just really just like let go and just let my creativity flow without I don't have I'm not going with a structure right now, you know. I'm letting it all come how it may, and I'm doing what feels right to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever die unfulfilled.
No bullshit. You gotta try it.
You know, and we ain't claiming death no time soon, but I'm just saying, we see how life is. We see that, you know, life ain't expected to none of us. And I just feel like I said earlier, you got that idea, you got something you pushing, you know what I'm saying? Do that shit right now. Tomorrow ain't promised. What you holding up for? Like, whatever little insecurities you got about it, like, fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it.
You know, I caught me twice in one interview, so I need to I'm chopped. No,
it's all good though.
I can't even think of the word right now. I'm finna get off that bullshit though. Last question, man. Fuck that. Hey, what Milwaukee mean to you?
Milwaukee home, bro. Milwaukee is my culture. Like Milwaukee is you know what I'm saying, is it home the things that I was talking about. Like it's the reason I say certain things. It's my thick skin. It's the reason I got thick skin and can go different places all over the United States and perform like and you know what I'm saying? Because if I done performed here in front of you motherfuckers and I got the response, I could go any fucking where. And that's what we like. Milwaukee just different, bro. Like, yeah, it got its things, but like,
where we go,
no matter where we go,
like,
and
know it.
They
know we ain't from there.
Yeah.
No,
It's a different type of energy, you know what I'm saying? And that's not no shot or no type of slam or nothing to no other city or nobody. It's just saying Milwaukee people, you know them when you see them and you feel us when you see us too. You know what I'm saying?
We got a certain aura about us.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
So, you know, like, that's what Milwaukee.
And we always survive on the end of the world movies. Wisconsin always the last one standing.
All the time,
every single
man.
one. If you ever pay attention to that.
Man. Hey, I said that too. That's some high shit right there. That's some high shit. Who sticks to that shit, bro?
I do. I be looking like that. Wisconsin survived, huh? Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah, they said Wisconsin. So now Africa is Wisconsin now. So what you're telling me is at the end of this, everything that done happened, Africa is now where Wisconsin used to be. Got it. Let me stay in Wisconsin.
One of them said do equators. It wouldn't have been somewhere in Wisconsin.
Right.
But
hold on, don't we got the water, the well of life or something in this bitch? In one of our counties, it's crazy, bro. They got the well of life. Don't ask me. Well, I think, hey, shout out to Tweezy, because I think he went and visited that motherfucker. I seen a post of him getting the bottle of it.
The real Milwaukee motherfuckers know it used to be a well on top of the freeway, nigga. When you cross downtown.
Yeah. So there you go.
Nigga, no bullshit. Hey, man, this the part of the interview, man, where shit, the camera on you. Your social media, what you got dropping next, man, your shout outs, camera on you, man.
Hey, man, if you like what you hear, you like what you heard, you like who I am, follow me again at I am Kia Rap Princess. I am Kia Rap Princess on Instagram and Facebook. Kia Rap Princess on Twitter. But for the most part, you can come get all that in one spot. And guess what spot it is?
And I'll put it right here.
www.KiaRapPrincess.com. Kia like a car, but more expensive. I heard it. That's the one right there. You know, I want to shout out everybody that's been rocking out with me, man. Shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to Radio Milwaukee hyphen. Shout out to Promise. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ GA. Shout out to all the DJs in the city. You know what I'm saying? That's spin me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of y'all. I'm not just trying to, like, not name any of y'all. So, look, because Milwaukee needs to take that shit to heart. Like, you ain't name me. Like, I love y'all. Like, anybody who's, like, had any, you know what I'm saying, like doings into opening up a door for me, because we don't acknowledge that enough. We think just like we did all that, but God uses people to bless you, to get you to where he needs you to be. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to those people who have done that for me without no, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my family, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. You know, shout out to my people at Timeless, all the family, the Timeless family. Go to Timeless, you know what I'm saying? Timeless Studios at 610 North Water Street, you know what I'm saying? One of the dopest studios, you know. Shout out to my engineer TK, you know. Shout out to Angel too. Angel, I see you, baby. Shout out to Real, you know what I'm saying? I go on for that. Shout out my nigga Twan, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, every mixtape. Why did they used to do that, bro? We didn't know these people. Like, when on the mixtape, they be shouting out random
they
ass
used to
people.
go ham.
That shit used to go crazy, too. Shout out my nigga Quan.
They bring that shit back.
Like, bruh. You know, anywho, though, you know, but shout out everybody that's fucking with Kia Rap Princess, like, near and far. Shout out to everybody. Man, I've met so many people in different states, you know, different cities, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, New York, you feel me, Florida, Texas, like, gee, yeah, Pittsburgh, nigga, like, seriously, shout out to my people out there, you know, yeah, man, like, yeah, just thankful, grateful, like,
yeah. Shit, I'm your Woke Caddy Chris. Yeah. Again, thank y'all for watching 7 Questions in the Session. Go follow the sponsors, Billionaire Hemp Wraps, treat your lungs better. Spray 420, best cardio to rise around here. And 8 off the bone, men's and female oils. Come get you some, so you can get you some. Subscribe to the channel, help me turn this hobby into a hustle.
That's right.
And make a couple dollars off this shit, man. Yeah, stop acting like mogs and act like y'all want to subscribe.
Put some in the collection plate.
Yeah, man, we out of here.
Look, now turn the beat on, and I'ma get reckless. Turn my vocals up, a microphone, check it. I got my shades on, a shiny gold necklace. I like my weed strong, and your girl next.
Bruh, your big back ass not made it all the way to the end of the interview, and you still ain't subscribed yet, man? Come on, man, stop being a hater, man. Just hit that button, man. Subscribe. Yeah, you know, I made it this far in the damn interview and still ain't subscribed. Man, what's wrong with people, bro?
In the book and it's the first chapter. That's word to the choir, stand behind the pastor. Lanes thinking I'm a flop, just adds to the laughter. I don't know what else to say to you hating bastards. So pull a bullet through your head and die happily after. I'm at the top of the list, I know it makes them piss. Just know that we don't give a fuck, hope you ain't celibate, you high.